this season, things are going down. Last season was all build up. This season, we're gonna see the war. We're gonna see the Dance of Dragons. And in this trailer, we get to once again see Vhagar, or as critics are calling her, Dummy Thick Big Bertha. They are. No, seriously, they are.
And then bam! Dummy Thick Big Bertha comes in and makes you remember.
See? You guys thought I was making that up. I wasn't. Errors were made. Yeah, her aunt should have just killed the boy when he took the throne, and then we wouldn't have to deal with any of this. We could just be like, boom, okay, there's one ruler. That's fine, let's move on. Ugh, Sir Crispin Cole. We're gonna get a lot more dragons this year. And a lot more war. War and dragons, and political drama, and drama for the throne. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Helena, she's gonna predict more stuff, except maybe one thing that she... Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but a lot of crazy stuff happens, and if she's a green seer and she could see all this happening, why doesn't she do anything about it? Or does she just not get useful visions? Or, because if you read the books, you know, like, oh man, if she would have saw that coming, I don't think she would have let it happen. I don't know. Daemon Targaryen versus his nephew. Those two are my favorite characters in the show, and it sucks that they're on opposite sides, but like, I don't even care too much about the sides. I just like watching those two characters. HBO original. See, you see HBO and you think quality. You don't see Max and think quality. Like, I still love how they chose to go with a more book accurate version of the throne. It looks sick. Ooh, I can't wait for all the dragon fights. Of course, it's sad knowing that this is how the dragons get wiped out. We probably get one really big dragon fight, one big battle throughout the season. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more. I don't know. I think what has me most excited is that this is a fantasy show that I don't have to worry about. I know this will be good. Like, you just know the quality will be there. Even if it's just okay, you know the writing's not going to be terrible. The production quality is going to be amazing. There's a lot of other shows where it's like, oh, they're getting another season. I'm going to have to really try to like this, and it's going to be hard. But not with House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon, it's a known commodity. As a fantasy fan, you know, like, okay, we're getting something good. Whatever it is, wherever they take this, it'll be good. I'm not worried. Watch, because I said that, I'm going to jinx it, and it's going to be fucking awful. I hope not. I doubt it. HBO, you can count on them, at least, as long as the creators don't try to rush things to hurry up and work on a new Star Wars project. If that doesn't happen, that very specific thing, then you can almost count on it being quality, you know? And man, 6 months away, but that's gonna fly by like a dragon. This is like peak Game of Thrones season 1 through 4. We didn't have a ton of White Walkers. We didn't have the Night King and all that. This is like, what if season 1 through 4 just had a lot more dragons and just all the politicking, all the scheming, all the backstabbing. I can't wait. Look at that shot. It's just a good-looking show. The wannabe king just walking down again. Just the cinematography looks, all the camera angles, they're so good. They could spend a ridiculous amount of time just showing dragons fly around, and honestly, I would take an episode. Just go ahead. Just fly around on the dragons. Just do more dragon stuff. I don't care. People do a lot of brooding in these shows. A lot of just standing. I mean, I guess they don't have TV or YouTube, but I don't know, man. They just stand and stare at the ocean or stare at the plains a lot. There's going to be so much scheming. You could just see it right now. So much betrayal and scheming and beheading. I'm really wondering how much the action is going to turn up from season 1, because season 1 really laid the table for the Dance of the Dragons. This season, I'm assuming we see the war actually start and all these people are starting to destroy each other. So I'm expecting a lot of dragon fights. I'm expecting actual wars, actual battles. If you want to know what happens, you could read Fire and Blood. Or if you want the quick version, you could read it in like 10 pages if you get the history book, The History of Westeros. I'll link both of them down below. But if you don't want spoilers, that's fine. It's probably more enjoyable that way, but just be ready, just like Game of Thrones. There will be a lot of really intense, brutal moments. You can always expect that from Game of Thrones. I'm feeling pretty hyped up for it. How are you feeling? Let me know down in the comments below. And until next time, later. But also subscribe, because when this comes out, I'll definitely make content on it. And maybe you want to see that. I don't know. But later.